First off then, latissimus dorsi. Just clean up like this a little bit. There we go. So latissimus dorsi is this, it starts here. If you see that nice triangle right there, that's the start of the muscle. This here's the tendon of the latissimus dorsi attached. It's a really broad tendon and muscle. Okay, so this giant muscle right here that comes up all the way and attaches onto your scapula and your GH joint, that would be your latissimus dorsi. Okay, this piece. Your trapezius, that's very self-explanatory. It's just the muscle right here that's right on top. Okay, right where the neck is, goes to the shoulder. Your erector spinae are tiny little muscles. You would have to dissect out the latissimus dorsi to get in here to see two long muscles going up the spine. Those would be your erector spinae. Pec major and pec minor, probably a little bit harder to see on the cat because it's been destroyed, but this here would be the pec major, of course the most outer layer. Pec minor would be the smaller layer right here. It goes and it attaches onto your clavicle part. Okay, so it's been cut off and detached right here. Normally it would go to the clavicle. Supraspinatus, infraspinatus, subscapularis, and teres minor are the four rotator cuffs. Okay, so if it was in correct anatomical positioning. Okay, so you have your trap piece up here. First piece be your supraspinatus. So if you feel right here, you'd find the scapular spine. Okay, so if it's on top of the spine, then it's supra. If it's underneath the spine, then it's infra. Okay, and then right after that would be the teres minor. Okay, teres major on this particular one, I think they already chopped it off. Alright, biceps brachii, right in the front anterior arm. Okay, triceps brachii, you got your lateral, long, and what was the other head? Short head. Short head's a little bit harder to see. Okay, lateral, long, short. Biceps femoris. So now we're going to move on to the leg, because the biceps femoris would be in the leg.
Flipped over.
No, it's okay. You can keep it here. So tell me, is the biceps femoris going to be on the medial side or the lateral side of your leg?
It's the medial.
Sure?
Well, no. That's why we're here. Lateral.
Hmm? It'd be on your lateral side. It'll be the semimembranosus and tendinosus are going to be on the medial side because it usually goes with your gracilis. Your gracilis is the main medial muscle of your leg. So the three, semimembranosus, tendinosus, and gracilis, are the three that are on the medial. Biceps femoris would be on the outside. External abdominal oblique. So we have a little flap right here. So anyone remember external and internal? What's the difference? The fiber.
External.
So internal goes into your pockets, right? So if it's going this way, then it's going into the pockets. So that would be the internal obliques. If you see fibers that go the opposite direction, those are the external. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Rectus abdominis is the main flap here, right? Main flap. It sort of looks like an oval shape, right? It goes, the fibers go straight down. Okay, jumps to the neck. You have your sternohyoid. I don't know if this one's dissected well enough to see it. But it goes from your sternum, which was on the rib cage, which is now off. So this here still has a little piece of the sternum, but it will be from the sternum to the hyoid bone. Let's see if it's still here.
Just kind of dig in there.
See if you have the hyoid bone. But yeah, okay. So sternum to the hyoid, okay, and then sternum to the thyroid will be shorter, okay, because it goes. The thyroid is where? Where's the thyroid? Thyroid is on the larynx, right? So the thyroid cartilage, right? So it'd go from this hard part right here would be the larynx. So it'll be that muscle that goes from the thyroid cartilage back to the sternum. Digastric is two little muscles here. It has two bellies, but don't worry about that part. Okay, it's just underneath the jaw. It goes in that direction. Mylohyoid. Not important. Never really test on that. Masseter is the muscle in the jaw and cheek. Okay, it's responsible for bringing the jaw up and down. Serratus anterior is on the rib cage. So the best way to tell is just these individual muscles right here attached to like each rib. That'd be the best way to tell. It's a little bit harder to see on this cat, but normally it's a really nice, distinct attachment, right, on each rib. And that'd be your serratus anterior. Clitomastoid, sternomastoid, SCM. These two muscles, yeah. So right here on the cat, it's separated, but on humans, it's called the sternocleidomastoid, your SCM. Okay, so that's the one. If you see it on your neck, if you see it on your neck, okay, then the one that when you turn and you see that prominent popping out muscle, that's your SCM. This one, if I were to say it on the cat, it'd be this one right here, okay, because normally the blood supply runs really close to that, the SCM, okay. External intercostals, internal intercostals would be the individual ones between the ribs, okay. That one's not really that important. And then of course you have your lovely